Welcome back once again to Hexham, into a wedding of all things. Angelica and Jack are finally tying the knot. While in the blood cells, lots of recovering is going on. We had a slew of infections, and we also had a prison break. We managed to hold them at the gates, but that also led to a number of new injuries. And so now we try to save these wasters from wasting away. But hey, look at that. A ceremony that seems to be going well. And now we can get into some partying. And I might have missed something back there, but it seems like Redwind and Glintwine are hitting it off. So it would seem that we might have more ceremonies in the future. For now though, let's enjoy the peace that we have, as no doubt trouble will follow. Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to RimWorld Biotech, where I think it's time for a little bit of PR. Now, here in Hexham, we aren't known for our, child safety is a big problem here. And we've had some kids show up on our doorstep, a very young group of kids, and they are seeking resources, 700 silver to be able to buy back one of their friends. We are heartless vampires, but I feel like there is a point. There is a point where we, I think this is it. I think we have to help them here, and we will. 700 silver, we can pass with that. Lilion, go and hand it over. Wolverine, what are you? What's your thing? Hi, mate. What is that? Psychically bound. They're empathetic. Interesting. Mentally incapable of violence. I have not seen this xenotype before. How interesting. But yeah, there's a whole mixture of them here. For some reason, Lilion seemed to be incapable of that, but Jonathan is making his way up there now with silver in hand. We'll see if this is some ploy to be able to get within our walls here, but is that? Did we do it? Giving silver. Oh, there is more of it you gotta go back for. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, grab that silver, buddy. And now is this enough? It is. They're heading off the map now. There we go. We just did a charity quest. Yeah, I know, right? We could have done anything, but no. I think we have to make up for some of our past transgressions. Hey, okay, we've got some more gold around. If we click on our scanner, yes, we can see, okay, there's gold down there. We can also see, wow, a lot of steel over here. I'll be damned. And that was the plasteel we first scanned. We actually do have I put a ground penetrating scanner out there? Why? We need a deep drill. No wonder we weren't mining the gold. Jonathan, thank you. Yes, let's try that again, this time with a deep drill. Okay, I don't think we got the advanced components back from that. That is a shame. Also, we've struck jade. This expansion here is going to give us a decent amount of resources. Finally, we can research pianos. This has actually been holding us back, believe it or not. We need a piano in here. Not a harpsichord, a proper piano. For Lilion to become, I think, a countess now? Yes, a countess ceremony. We need a piano, and those braziers need to be lit. But oh boy, that's going to be quite the rank up when we get there. And our scanner has struck again. We've got a lot of steel down here, which isn't that difficult for us to get to. It does make me wonder if there are any open areas within the mountain, just because, that it could still be underneath material. We might need to dig it out, but it's interesting all the same. Oh, wow. Are you kidding me? Randy is being awfully kind. We've actually had 2 weapons drops just recently. The other one was trash, but this is phenomenally good. A charge sniper rifle. Let's just have a look. 20 damage, but the range and the accuracy is really, really good. Is it going to beat a masterwork sniper rifle? Not exactly. but it's still fantastic, and we're definitely going to look at that as a weapon, let's say for Jesse. Even more steel, and this time it actually looks quite accessible. Very much so. Okay, good to know. We really still haven't tapped into this one as of yet, because our main driller is still out there in the world. Our driller, our miner, Ben, of course. And we have a lot of mining going on currently, so that's another reason why. It may look like a toilet, but it's actually an unfinished piano that Edith is currently working on. Now, that's one of our main goals today, is to finish working on that, so that Lillian over here can finally be known as the Countess she is. Well, 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 Lillian's genes have regrown once again. And so that means that baby Eland over here will finally be able to become a Sanguophage before aging up as well, because at the moment she's at age 2. Yeah, right, okay, I got you. So, let's make it happen. There we are, just like that. Like mother, like daughter. And this is a piece of research that I think we've needed for quite a while. Fire foam. This unlocks the fire foam turret, fire extinguishers, lots of fire foam related things. Oh, I've just noticed that Jesse's genes have also regrown. Okay, so let us have a look then. I think Runestern is up next. Runestern, okay, you're currently asleep. That's fine. Let's go do our thing, Jesse. And yes, this is yet another Sanguophage here in Hexham. Excellent. All is well. And so that just leaves Redwind and Shivo, because Ocarin and Eland are already Sanguophages. These are the two only human colonists, or rather, baseline. And I honestly think that Shivo might come before Redwind when it comes to our next Sanguophaging. Quite a few of our people are close to being able to make new Sanguophages, so we might even have one among us. No, seemingly not, but we are pretty close with 5.1 days and 4.8 on Jonathan. Okay, well, winter is here, and we're putting down a lot of these smaller fish traps. We've got our big human leather fish nets, but the smaller ones should just net us a little bit of extra food during these winter months. And there it is, a piano, an excellent piano at that. Now, I do wonder if we can just swap the harpsichord out for the piano, or, maybe we want to have both of them, dueling chords, Yeah, we'll just move this over here for the time being, I think. And that's everything lit there. We've still got a little bit of extra painting to do in there at the moment, but I feel like we've waited long enough for this ceremony, and unfortunately, lots of plants are going to be dying outside, but thankfully we had a decent harvest. Now, it's finally time. We will be accepting this honor, this ceremony, taking Lillian all the way up to the rank of Countess. And here comes the shuttle. As I speak, hello. There's going to be a fair few of them popping out of that thing. Or they keep on coming. Well, they'll make their way down there, and we'll see about getting this thing started. Oh, and we've had a transport crash. Cash, an Arctic wolf. Sorry, buddy, I don't think we can take you on right now. We've already got lots of animals to take care of, like a lot. Anyway, we do need to begin this ceremony. So who is going to partake? I mean, pretty much everyone by the looks of things. So, let's get started. This has been a long time coming, Lillian. I'm going to be very intrigued to see what power she ends up with throughout all of this. Oh, and we have an eclipse as well. That's very ominous. Perhaps the Empire of Eternity isn't entirely aware of the eternal nature of all these Sanguophages here, or maybe they do know. Excellent. It was an honorable bestowing ceremony, so everyone's going to get some mood bonuses from that. And also, Lillian received an extra 3 honor. We like that. Oh boy. So, Lillian now has the title of Countess, and she's gotten a fair bit in the way of Silinx. Okay, neural heat dump, chaos skip, wall raise, fast skip, which is what we were actually going to try and teach her, and berserk pulse. So berserk pulse just pretty much makes people go berserk, but just a whole lot of people. If she dies, this title will be inherited by Edith. Interesting that it's Edith. I would have imagined the title would have gone to Eland. We can change who we want that person to be, but honestly, I feel it's kind of neat that she's named Edith as her successor. Now, she will need a few extra things: a cape, a formal shirt, a corset or something like that, or a robe, or, prestige armor. Also, any kind of psycast armor. Okay, but yeah, it looks like we will need a crown of some kind. Also, the throne room needs these requirements: a grand meditation throne, which we've got, 80 tiles, the impressiveness needs to be pretty high, at least 2 braziers, which we've got, 6 columns, I feel like we've also got that, yeah. I mean, we must have everything. Oh, and of course, new room requirements. Didn't think about that, so yeah, there's gonna have to be a bit of an upgrade to Lilion's stuff. Yeah, lots of work to do there. And we will have to make sure that she gets, a decent amount of psi focus. She gets that generally by, killing people, stripping their psychic energy away from her. Because yeah, with those abilities that she has, oh boy, yeah, Berserk Pulse, level 6, generate an overwhelming rush of undirected rage at everyone near the target point. Very nice. Chaos Scope teleports the target to a random position near where it started. Wall Raise, brings up some rubble for us. And then Fast Skip skips the caster along with anyone standing near them to a distant location. This only works if there is a willing ally on the other side to use as a navigation beacon, so we'd have to send at least one person out for that to work, but still a useful tool for us to have in our arsenal. And of course, neural heat dump. Instantly dump all your neural heat into someone else. Neat. The target must actively accept the psychic invasion, so it has to be an ally. Okay. Also, permits. Permits are something that we can do now. We currently have 5 unused permit points. So yeah, these are the things that we currently have access to. Glitter mid-drop. Very nice. I think we're probably just gonna sit on those for now. And as we need them, we'll make use of them. Okay, so we are going to need some more gold to be able to build this bed. I think we'll probably just build it outside of their room to begin with, and then we'll move it once we know that we've got a good one. It looks like the very last, the mining is nearly done down here, so I think once that is done, we'll be able to really start to hit those deep drills. Oh, Ocarin needs a death rest, and I feel like this must be Ocarin's first death rest, so we do have an unowned, well actually a few unowned caskets right now, so yeah, just go and take that one. Wow, okay, so the Countess bedroom does need to be 30 tiles, so I think we're going to need a little bit of a bigger room than this. Actually, I've just counted it out, and we've got 30 tiles in here, so that should be okay. In terms of size, that is. It needs to be fine flooring, and we need to have some drapes. You know what? We have more than enough carpet, or rather cloth, to be able to do some fine carpeting. I think we'll try and go for burgundy though, just a bit of a darker color, and we'll try and do something interesting with the layout. Okay, we're going to chuck in one of these foam turrets. I think we're going to place it back around about here, just behind our main firing line. It's going to take a bit of chem fuel for us to do that, but I think we've got some stashed away. I also did see that we could make some IEDs. I don't think we have anything that we could use those with at the moment. No, but I might want to try and pick up some shells next time there's a trader. You know what? I just realized we should probably accept these permits now because there's a cooldown on them. I think getting transportation will be definitely worthwhile for us, so we're going to accept that as one of our permits. We've still got 4 more that we can pick out of all of this. I think both of these could be really useful for strategic strikes. So we're going to go for Aerodrone and then the Salvo. That leaves us with 2 more points. And while I'm tempted by the glitter med drop, I feel like having cataphracts that we could call to our aid, that'd do better. We've got more than enough workers for us to worry about having others to help us out. And there we are. Okay, I like that. Oh, well hello. Jack, looks like you're in a spot of trouble. Let's get everyone to help you out with that, huh? And I think we'll try and see if we can pull back to this position. Well, we've got ourselves nice and spread out. We're ready for whatever the bugs are going to throw at us. Oh, and here they are. Okay, all right. We are firing away, and it sounds like that charge weapon is hitting pretty hard. Yeah, very nice. Well, obviously, getting closer than we'd like, so we need to get all of our ranged characters and just pull them back a little bit here. As for our 3 melee, we'll be ready for them to cross the wall here. Let's see how we all fare, huh? Obviously, we want to make sure that we're not going too far away with our ranged fighters so that we avoid friendly fire, so we'll get a little bit closer if we can. And yeah, looks like we've got this under control. Easy peasy. Shuttle has arrived to collect prisoners. Oh, of course, we had some prisoners. Akisa and Lucerio. Okay, was it just 2 or was it 3? I can barely remember now. But we'll get them loaded. Thank you, Jonathan. I think that's it. That should be both of them. Contents? Indeed it is. Well, let's ignore that. That's fine. And let's send that shuttle away. Pods have arrived. Okay, what do we get out of that? A neuroformer. Okay, excellent. Which that is going to be going straight to Jonathan, because we're going to be upgrading him to level 2. Oh boy. Okay. 79 raiders. And wow, it took a second to actually show up here, but thankfully they have all turned up here. Your name is human? Fantastic. But this is Wusod. So it's the Neanderthals, right? Yeah, okay. Well, our doors are currently closed, and we're going to make sure they stay that way, because that's going to allow us enough time to get into position. We'll allow Jonathan to use this neuroformer, but we're going to have to get everybody else up and at him. Oh yeah, they're already making their way down here. It probably isn't going to take them all that long to chip through there, so we need to get a move on. Oh, and Jonathan, there we are. A silent level, huh? What did you end up getting? Neural heat dump. Sure, okay. Now if Lilion can get up there early, we might be able to get away with a berserk pulse. I mean, these walls are going to hold at least for a little while, but they're already starting to chip through there, and all it's going to take is for one of these to fall for this to become an issue for us. And that's already an issue, because they're going to be able to come straight down there. I really need to wall off that whole area there. The turrets are going to keep them in check at least for a little while, but it's still going to take us time to get up there. Time that we cannot afford against a primarily melee-focused force. Still, this might end up taking out a few of them. I mean, the mini turrets, they last next to no time. And oh boy, yeah, no, they're already here. So it looks like we're going to be using this bunker instead. Sure. Well, that was the explosion back there. Unfortunately, I think they're going to get through most of our turrets. Even so, I believe, yeah, from back here, we are still going to be able to get more than a few shots off. Oh boy, Grizzly Bear number 17 is not looking good, but we really need to play this carefully because we're dealing with some pretty extreme numbers here. Loka is already down, that's good. Our snipers should be able to pick many of them off at a distance. We'll be getting our other gunners to take the side here, and yeah, we just need to hope that we're going to be able to do enough damage to them to really hit them where it hurts. Or, you know what, if we can get enough of them grouped together, we can call for aid. Yeah, we can. An aerodrone salvo. Okay, so, we want to make sure that we have them grouped together, as many of them as possible, and I think this is going to be it here. Yeah, let's see. We want to go for a spot rather than a person if we can avoid it, but okay, looks like it's going to have to... Oh, line of sight. Yeah, let's get that. Over to the door. Let's go as fast as we can. Here we go. Angelica, let's get you out there as well. Oh, that's it. That's going to be tasty. Bears, I am so very sorry. This is going to... Well, we'll see. We'll see what it ends up doing. Oh, yep. Wow. Yeah, that's doing a number on them. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of enemies injured. We like to see it. Jack Dodge, we're going to get you moving out towards the side here as well. Runestern, let's get you... Actually, you know what? You seem to be pretty comfortable where you are. Let's just keep on working with this and see how it goes. Hariko, you're a hell of a bear, you are. Let's take down Dan before he gets too close. This is a monumental feat, but we're making it work. Even so, there's still quite a few of them here. So I think the next best thing that we can do right now is probably pull back inside here and then just, deal with them however we can. We can definitely manage these numbers. So, back inside for now. Let's see how that's going to work. Oh, that's it. We got them fleeing. Now, let's get firing. Let's take down as many of them as we possibly can. Oh, the food. Oh, the glory. Oh, what a day. So we're definitely going to have everyone on search and destroy, but at the same time, we do want to try and see if we can capture some of these folks. And of course, we are most certainly going to save Hariko here. Let's get you patched up right away. Bamboozler, who is our latest named bear, is doing just fine by the looks of things. Human, are we going to be able to save you, Human? Probably not. That's fine. Yep, we'll make a save there. Rabagool, let's get capturing. We'll do the same thing here, Lilion. There you go. More blood for the blood gods. Excellent. And capture. We should be able to make a few more saves here, it looks like. At least these three will be able to get them. Oh, or these two. We'll try. Good work, good work. Okay. Interesting time to choose that. But here we are. And there you are. And oh boy, this is, that's a pickle. We're going to get back as quickly as we can. Shivo, my little dude, let's get you back here with the pistol. We don't want you to be, engaging right away. We want the others to get close if they can. Yeah, they're just going to be going straight for the weapons, I think. It's going to take them a little while, though. Yeah, just keep on popping. Keep on popping. Meanwhile, everyone is trying to make it back as quickly as they can. Yep, and there they go. Getting weapons, whatever they can. Shivo, we're going to get you getting out of there now. We're just going to have to deal with this lot outside. Off you go, off you go. Not today, my little dude. Keep on going. We're going to get the others lined up as best we can. Bamboozler, hang in there. You're doing a good job. And Shivo's being clipped. We'll get some searching and some destroying going on here. Looks like Runestone has an angle there somehow. I'm not quite sure how. And yeah, they're going to get some more injuries here, but we're going to win this. We're going to take them down. And we're going to just have to work on the blood cells. Oh, Winnie, you're not in good condition. Well, we didn't bring this on you. Yes, we did. Gosh, that shooting skill is getting better and better. Maybe a little excessive with that rifle, but here we are. You're the last one to go down. There we are. Excellent. Okay, let's get moving. Capturing those we were capturing before, first of all. And we're just gonna have to do a few coagulations here, it looks like. But that blood will come back to us eventually. All in all, I feel like as a defense goes, that went very well. The strike really did make quite a difference. And oh, Eland is now a kid. I like the hairstyle. And of course, Eland is now a believer in the blood of Bavent. You shall remain a colonist. And we'll have to make sure that you have a fair amount of time to learn. So yeah, just like the others, you're going to have pretty much the same schedule. Lots of recreation. Oh man, Bamboozler didn't make it. Glintmine was trying to make the save. Well, we do have a final death opportunity where Bamboozler can be honored. And we can do that now in this chamber. I think we'll wait until we have everyone else a bit more patched up, but that'll be the plan. Just a quick coagulation over here. That's another life saved. Okay, I think we're going to go for this now. And as for what we're going to construct this out of, I think we're going to go for Jade again. Let's get the ceremony going. Well, there's Bamboozler, and Jack is getting to work describing life after death. And it seems like pretty much everyone can fit into the chamber. Therian is doing what he does, and we will see what comes of it. Okay, a good final death. +5 mood. We'll need that. I think we'll just juggle around these urns a little. New lovers, Eric and Glintwine. Okay, well that's nice. I mean, all the infections, not so much, but hey, that's great. And that also means we've got another free room. Yeah, okay, that one is now opened. And that'll be the shared one up here. Nice. Jonathan's genes have finished regrowing. Okay, Jonathan. Well, I know you're very busy up there, but we need you back down here. And the question is it going to be Redwind or Shivo? I think Redwind in this instance, just because Redwind's already an adult, and I'm going to be more willing to put Redwind in the direct line of danger. So, let us do what needs to be done. And Redwind, congratulations. You're now one of us. Marine armor. Now that's some prestige gear I can get behind. Let's select that. And there was another notification that I just saw up here that's vanished, but Therian's genes have also finished growing. So Shivo, yeah, you're next. That means that we're all going to be sanguophages, not a single human among our colonists. So Shivo, if you would please, well, we'll let you finish feeding the prisoners. Very kind of you. Let's have Therian pop on over and share the blood. There we go. All right, and let's get you into a hospital bed for now, just to sleep it off. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Ah. Right. One of them had a tox pack on them, and it just kind of went off. How is that going to affect you? Toxic buildup? Yeah, that's gonna kill you. Okay, all right. Time to move you, and we'll have to make sure that we take that pack off you. There we go. Problem solved. I have to say, I absolutely love blueprints. That made that process so much easier. Oh, wait. Okay. Extracting hemogen from them is making them upset. Or at least their allies upset with us. Yeah, see, I figured we were already pretty far along the disliking each other route. Well, hot damn. This took a while to put together, but we have the marble reliquary. So all we need to do is pop on out the vessel there, and we should be able to install it. Lilion, thank you. And now that we have that in here, there is a small chance that we could receive guests. Glintwine is pregnant. Oh, well, congratulations. Geez, the next generation is really coming through, huh? Well, all right, we're gonna have to make sure that we have a crib for you too. And actually, we don't need this crib, so we can kind of just keep on moving it around. There you go. Oh dear, we have ourselves a plague. Oh, a plague on all our prisoners, it would seem. I think it's just the prisoners, but it's 8 of them, so it's significant. Okay, well, okay. It's nothing that we can't treat. We are going to have to use proper medicine to be able to do that, but also new lovers. Redwind and Runestone. Okay, well, all right. Oh, while they were gardening together. Cute. Very, very cute. And again, great, because it means that there's going to be another room available. I have started working on 2 new rooms down here because obviously as the kids grow up, they need new rooms. And at the moment, we have a room for everyone. But Glintwine is pregnant, and there's going to be another kid along the way. Runestone, interestingly enough, is the only person who isn't a believer in the blood of Bavent, but we've been getting that down bit by bit. And you know what? We're very close away from being able to do a conversion ritual, and also we can begin the Sire's Advent. We'll do that after the ritual. And a royal bed as well. Unfortunately, it's only good, but that's still better than nothing. Lilion, we're a little bit closer to having your room complete. We'll just need you to get out of that bed, huh? We'll let you sleep for now. Oh, now we are talking. In terms of research, we're up to pulse-charged munitions. Munitions, I got there. But that's the good stuff. And also Randy, dropping down some good stuff. A steel gladius, right? Well, it's time for our conversion ritual again. Let us hope for good things. Show us what you got, Jack Dodge. Okay, down to 40%. I'll take it. It was effective. And that's got our development points up that much higher. One more point and we should be able to change up a whole load of things. And so we're going to jump straight back into yet another ritual, the Sire's Advent. It's going to be led by Lilion, who is currently asleep. It's fine, they can sleep later. Get back out here, let's get this thing going. Speaking about the moral structure of the universe, Lilion extols on the virtues and joy of ideological celebration. I think they reminisce on the feast that they all shared in not too long ago. And now they can have themselves a little bit of a party. And I say a little bit, we've got 212 beers there, so it's going to be a rager. Let's see. A fun advent. Okay, excellent. 12 points. It was indeed fun. And they're going to have a mood bonus for 6 days. And looking at their moods at the moment, everyone is absolutely ecstatic. And you know, there is a way for us to further improve that mood, and that's with a feast. And I think we're going to do it. Ocarin, thank you very much. And there we are, all prepared for that. But you know, we don't even have to do that just yet. We can also have an Elysium. This can potentially give us plus 16 to our mood. There's also the chance for someone to pop along and join us. And as always, we are trying to increase our numbers here. So let us begin. The lights come on. The sound starts pumping. Well, that's for later. They know how to party. They know how to have a good time. And they are having that. And Therian. Therian and... Oh, I see. Aha. The plot thickens. Oh, well, you know, they can't always be fantastic. We had a 100% quality, but, you know, these things happen. These things happen. So maybe we'll give it a little bit before we dive into the feast. And it seems I was wrong. We actually need 14 development points for this to work. So who knows? We might be able to get there with the feast. I'm happy to report that the plague is going okay for us at the moment. The treatments have been working, and I don't think we're going to lose anyone, at least not from the plague. We also have more than enough steel right now to look at building one of these for each of our sanguophages. Eric's genes have finished regrowing. Okay, well, he's sleeping. He's sleeping for now. And currently, we're all sanguophages, but if we have anyone else join us, they'll be able to become a sanguophage quite quickly. Useful, very useful. And I think everyone is going to be going to sleep soon, so we might want to have this feast before anyone else has to death rest. So come nightfall, we shall party. Oh, and that's a different kind of party. Runestone and Redwind. Oh, they were just down here playing music. Well, okay, we've got that to look forward to as well. And the reason why the weddings, the celebrations are so good is because they just give us mood bonuses for free. There is very little risk to those celebrations, other than the fact that they can be interrupted by raids. Yes, it's time for us to get this underway, and even Runestone is going to be taking part in this, so here we go. Yep. Having a good time. and it does appear that maybe not everyone can actually get to it here, because Eric and Glintwine are just hanging out over there at the moment. Yeah, everyone else is very much enjoying this. And it was fun. And I think, well, we're one away. And Eric and Glintwine, they're there to get things cleaned up as, wow, we're now at minus 100 with Wusold. Plus 5 mood for 6 days, and we're so close to being able to reform our ideology. But all of that, Legionnaires, shall be in the next. I'd like to thank you for joining me for another episode here in Hexham. As our little ones grow up, more relationships form, which in turn will no doubt mean more little ones. What will be the legacy of this Sanguophage city? Sanguophage? Let's own it. We were partially able to test out our defenses today, and we learned that they need to be better, and so they shall be. In the next, we will see if we can continue to stand. Well over 4 hours of recording time went into this one episode, and surprisingly, Randy was really kind to us today. Other than a prison break early on and a very big raid, we mostly had apparel and weapons dropping from the sky. Gifts from our sire, perhaps. Regardless, I would like to thank you all for joining me for yet another episode, and if you enjoyed this episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome, and until next time, stay